Alright, I'm bored. You wanna go?
In a second. I just wanted to eat this pie first.
I mean, where did... Sure. Alright, sure. Go. I mean, we already have all the equipment set up.
Uh-huh.
So, it's like... Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure. Let's see here. Really?
Oh, are you going to ask me questions?
I mean, yeah. Why not?
I mean, I guess we have the camera, yeah?
This is now a solo episode.
Oh, God.
You are the one being interviewed.
Oh, wow.
Yes, you are the guest.
Hell yeah.
of the
Okay.
Podcast.
All right. Hit me.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. First question. What pie is that? Because I'm hungry.
It's a nutmeg maple custard pie, which I am trying to cut with a butter knife.
Maple custard. This may be a silly question, but what's a custard?
You know, like pudding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know about the Italian custards that you get at ice cream stores, but
So custard is just like a pudding base with eggs and milk and sugar cooked together until it's thick and custardy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've cut through the bottom of this foil. Anyways, and so an Italian custard in an ice cream shop is just that, but frozen into ice cream. But you can also take that and bake it into a creamy pudding pie consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of like how you can fry Coca-Cola, you know.
Nothing like that,
okay.
but
pudding as a material shouldn't be able to be baked on paper. Actually, maybe I'm wrong.
Look at that.
Anyways.
Does it look good?
Nice. Clean. Pristine. Clean cut. Here's what I've seen. Good stuff.
And I have whipped cream too.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, before you take too late for the first bite. Who are you?
I'm Mehek Gasalia. I am now a sophomore. I'm a course 6 at MIT.
What at?
Huh? A course 6 is a computer science major. Specifically, I'm majoring in electrical engineering and computer science, and I'm minoring in Chinese.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know you were minoring in Chinese, actually.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Okay. What podcasts do you listen to, usually?
I don't actually listen to that many podcasts. I listen to this one.
Okay.
Because I edit it, so I don't really have a choice.
Naturally.
I'm also in this one.
Also that.
But I watch the Tripod pretty religiously. Also, Perfect Person. I've watched Dear Hank and John. That's really good. And I've actually watched the Good Mythical Morning podcast, which I believe is called Ear Biscuits.
I can't confirm that, unfortunately.
I don't know. We don't fact check on this show, so.
Yeah. We vibe.
We just vibe. If we say something wrong, we cut it out in the edit.
Yes, but honestly, those are some good podcasts. I remember watching a good amount of Good Mythical Morning way back in the day. So, very, very nice. Okay. How's the pie?
It's really good.
Scale of 1 to 10.
All pies.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say it's a 7. It's pretty up there.
If the pie, how would you describe the pie as an Airbnb location?
I'm thinking a little cabin.
Okay.
Right on the Vermont-New Hampshire border. Near Canada, but it's not in Canada.
Okay. Season?
Season fall.
Fall.
Mm-hmm. Even though, technically, right now, it's spring. It doesn't look like it. It looks like rain. But I guess spring sometimes looks like rain.
Are we talking early fall or fall?
We're talking it's almost November. It's
fall.
the week before Halloween. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
Okay. My fork is now pink.
More on that later. You're eating an orange pie with cream. Anyways. Okay. Why'd you start the podcast?
It was an impulse decision. So last January of 2022, I had the idea that it would be really fun to start a podcast, FaceTime some of my friends here at MIT, and I was like, listen, I want to do this. And if you guys aren't interested, that's fine. I'll figure out a way to do it on my own. But I think it could be really cool if this is something that we all made together. And luckily, they were interested. And so we brainstormed for 2 months. We had many meetings where we like drew all of our ideas on a whiteboard and argued and argued and argued. And we started making it. And it's been 1 year that we've been making this. As of tomorrow. So, exciting.
Hype. Let's go. Okay. So you answered the question, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
But what are you?
I'm a podcaster. I'm an engineer. I like to consider myself a writer. I'm a maker. I'm a magician. No, I will not elaborate.
Sad. Okay.
I'm a storyteller, and I'm a pie maker and a pie eater.
We'd love to hear it.
And ostensibly, I'm a human being, but that's never been confirmed, so.
That's never... more on that later, I guess, maybe. Oh boy. Let's see. What's coming up next? What are we supposed to be doing next few episodes?
I thought you were going to say next few hours, and I was going to answer with homework.
I mean, you can answer that too. I have like a midterm tomorrow. So
Oh, God.
Don't
Good
worry
luck
about
with that.
Thank you. We're all good.
Next few hours, I'm going to be doing homework. Next few episodes, the next episode is already filmed. We have a really exciting guest who is not actually currently at MIT, which is very exciting. We love getting people from outside the community, although this person has been inside the community, but is also outside the community, so really best of both worlds. We have some exciting new topics lined up, none of which I will reveal at this moment, and we hope to start a shorts channel, so look out for that later. Now that I've said it, we have to do it, so like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
It is.
Who managed the shorts channel though? Because like I feel like shorts channels are like more often.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure that out. Okay.
And if we don't figure it out, we'll just take this out in post.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very good point. What was that for?
I just realized I had the scrunchie on, and I was like,
okay.
This feels right.
Many people have talked about how. Okay. Anyways. Let's see. What else? How are you today? How you doing?
I'm eating a slice of pie, so I feel really good. I woke up kind of late for class, but that's okay because I did make it on time. Because here at MIT, we have this thing called MIT time. All of the classes start 5 minutes later than they're supposed to, which is great because sometimes I'm late. So.
All right. Okay, so looping back, I'm jumping around around here. But like, so you've listened to podcasts in the past. You've listened to podcasts for how long?
I've listened to podcasts?
Yeah, just in the past.
Probably about 3 years now. Okay. I started during the pandemic.
Yeah. So now that you're actually behind the scenes of actually owning one, how do you like it?
How do I like having a podcast? I love it. It's so much fun. It gives me an excuse to talk to cool people because I'm like, oh, that person's so cool. Oh, I'm kind of scared to talk to them. Oh, but I should talk to them so I can invite them on the podcast. And also, if I'm talking to a really cool person, then I have an excuse to be like, hey, do you want to come on my podcast? But secretly, it's just like, hey, do you want to come talk to me more because you're cool? And do you want to be my friend? But instead, I get to invite them on the podcast. And also, it's just so fun to like have this record of all these amazing, cool conversations with cool people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I've learned how to edit, which is interesting.
Interesting. How's that?
It's interesting because I'm really glad I have that skill. And also, it is hard sometimes.
Oh, that's true. Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, really good point about just, like, walking up to someone and be like, I should probably talk to them. I remember there was another way that you just, like, walk up and talk to somebody, like, start a conversation. Conveniently enough, I've forgotten that point.
Huh?
So,
This was a point I made?
Oh, that was some point that came up in conversation. One day I was walking between classes, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, I don't remember either, so there you go.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. No. I have this list. And the list states, recite as many digits of pi
Oh,
as
God.
you can.
I don't pretend to be the best person on campus at this because...
There's probably someone out there.
Oh, yeah. I can do like... Okay. 3.1415926535897932384626432. That's about as far as I can go.
Now, what about E?
2.71.
So true.
But okay, but we're the MIT engineers. So
pi
equals 3 equals E.
Pi equals 3 equals E.
Yeah.
Equals ooh. Yeah, no, I had a friend in high school actually like progressively just continued to memorize the digits of E.
Oh, God.
Just list them off randomly in conversation. Just be like, E, 2.718281845945945. You just kept on going. It's like, whoa, okay, all right, sure. Go for it. Okay. Interesting question. Classical question. If superpower, what superpower?
Oh, God. I need to, like, lean back and think for this one. It's a really good question. I think that my default growing up was always flying because I think the most logistically convenient would be teleportation. Yes. That would be really nice, but I think I would still pick flying.
Okay. Interesting thing about that, though. You know birds? Okay, cool.
I have heard of them. I have heard of them.
Yes, okay. More on that later. So, you know, like the gym and treadmills, right? You know how people do cardio?
Right. Yeah.
Do you like cardio?
Do I like cardio?
Yes.
I guess.
Okay.
I like flexibility the best.
Now, birds, they fly. They don't run, they fly instead. They're effectively doing cardio with their arms. So if you could fly, if it were also as strenuous as just normal running cardio, would you still want to?
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
Interesting.
You get to be in the sky.
Yeah, but like this opens up a whole other issue. It's like, you know, Spider-Man, how he gets like hit in the face with drones all the time. You also have to do that, but also worry about birds. But also, like, what if you get tired?
You land.
Okay, that's what if you're not in a good spot to land, though?
Skill issue.
Skill issue. Okay. Walked into that one. Yeah. Okay. Live streaming. Live streaming?
I'm open.
You're open?
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Why not? I guess.
Good answer.
I mean.
Okay.
Twitch streams.
Oh, you want me to Twitch stream?
Do we want to Twitch stream? I mean,
probably
not.
I thought Twitch streaming was for like gamers. You want me to like play Call of Duty?
Like, there's other Twitch streamers that just don't. Like, I'm sure there's someone with a cooking channel out there that's like, yes.
So you want me to start a cooking channel?
Not explicitly. I'm saying, but like, if you want to live stream, should we look into live stream? Maybe.
Should we?
Should we?
Let us know in the comments down below.
Maybe. What's an episode topic that you really want to do, though?
One of them is already in the works, so I won't say that one. Another episode that I really want to do, I would love to do an episode on physics. I think that would be really cool.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe like, now, and then this would be like really in the weeds, but the physics of time.
Oh, no. I immediately just like, woof.
Yeah.
Time is a topic.
Time is a topic. We've done an episode on the future. Maybe we should do an episode on the past and present.
Past. Okay, that would be a nice parallel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What do you do when you're not recording?
What do I do when I'm not recording? A lot of homework. But I write a lot. I am working on a couple writing projects. More on that later. And I hang out with my friends. I try and bake about once a week, which is a new thing for me, but I'm enjoying it. And I do presidential duties for ARVR Club. And I try and be a fulfilled person. Yeah.
All right.
What do you do when you're not off camera?
What do I do when I'm off camera?
No, when you're not off camera.
When I'm not off camera.
You're currently
when
off
I'm
camera.
On camera?
Yeah.
When I'm actively on camera.
Yeah.
What do I do when I'm on camera? It has been a while, hasn't it? I talk.
Mm-hmm.
I gesture. Usually have a nice conversation about the topic of the day, for the episode, and just have a good time. You know, like that. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like being behind the scenes. Maybe it's just because I'm used to it. Maybe. We'll see.
I really want to do an episode where you host.
Oh boy, that'll be interesting.
This is the warm up for that.
This is the warm up for that. Are you saying that next episode I'm going to be hosting?
I'm just saying you better be warmed up.
Oh boy. Okay, I will prepare. I guess. Yes. Okay, back to the fort. Why is it pink?
Because I was wearing lipstick.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was about to say, if it just like all of a sudden was pink,
like as a chemical reaction or something.
Orange pie, that wouldn't be the craziest thing. I remember I had a cut on my knee and I put hand sanitizer in it just to be like, well, this is the best cleaning agent I have right now. And then I got back home and I'm like, okay, maybe I should actually clean it. So I put in hydrogen peroxide on top of the cut before washing it. Fun fact: the chemical agents of hand sanitizer, when combined with hydrogen peroxide, make acetic acid, otherwise known as vinegar. Which is why when I smelled vinegar, I was like, something isn't right here. Something is very wrong. And I've just pointed out to an open wound.
That must have hurt.
It didn't hurt. It was more just like a, uh-oh, I smell something weird. And that is a sign of something not good.
Right.
Yeah. It turned out fine in the end. But like I told my chemistry teacher, it's like, see how cool chemistry is? I'm like, yeah, it's so good. So, yeah. Have you ever accidentally triggered any chemical reactions?
That's a great question. I've intentionally triggered a lot of chemical reactions. This pie being one of them.
Wait, hold on. Is baking a science?
Baking is a science.
Baking is a science.
But it's an improvisational science.
What does that mean?
If you can't improvise while baking, it's a skill issue.
If you can't improvise while baking...
Because if you understand the science...
That very confidently.
I did say that very confidently, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay. If you understand the science behind baking, I firmly believe that you can, like, improvise and, like, vary the recipes as much as you... Well, almost as much as you can while cooking.
Okay, no, checks out for the most part. But like, if in that sense, wouldn't you consider it technically like not an art form, but not science?
Baking is part of STEAM.
It's a part of STEAM. Yes, steam pie.
Steam pie.
Oh man, if you could take water vapor as a solid and consume it with a pie crust, you'd just be eating wet pie crust. Never mind. I thought I was going somewhere.
But you could do steamed pie.
I don't feel about that for certain pies. Like a steamed cheesecake, you just get a pile of cheese.
No, not if you steam it right.
I mean...
I actually think cheesecake would be a good candidate.
Left, though? That's like look in your eye was the I can't believe he just asked that question. What am I doing here kind of look.
That would only work for like... Because then you would just have leftover cheesecake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which isn't quite right.
Cheesecake. I mean, it'd be leftover, but like it'd be steamy. It'd be like melted. Soggy.
Not if you did it right. I think cheesecake would be a good candidate because it doesn't necessarily have a crust.
Okay, most cheesecakes I've encountered do have a crust, though.
But you don't have to do it with a crust.
That's true.
I think that steaming a crust would be hard because it would get soggy.
It would get very soggy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm on my last bite.
I see. Yes. Dramatic. Okay. Congratulations. How was it? You want to go back for seconds? Also, can I have some?
Yeah. Give me a sec. All right, you ready to go?
Okay.
I'll cut you some
Sure.
pie.
Yeah.
Yeah?
All right.
All right,
Let's do it.
let's go.
Also, you want your scrunchie back?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
As always, thank you so much for listening for an entire year. Good after morning, and this has been On the Dome.
Yeah, you want this camera? Yoink!